Good afternoon, everyone. We are here at North Penn High School Gymnasium to witness the Suburban 1 matchup between the 7-3 Truman Tigers and the 4-5 North Penn Knights. I'm Jesse Alexander. Alongside me is Mike Yeager. Now, Mike, as you can see, this is going to be a tough match for the Knights just by looking at some of the wrestlers' records. But the match that everyone has their eyes on this afternoon is between Kyle Berger for the Knights. He's ranked third in the district, and against Mike Moore for Truman. He's ranked second. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm looking forward to this match because Kyle Berger beat him twice this year, and Moore hasn't been beaten yet, and I think this will be really exciting. Not a really high-scoring match, but I think there's going to be a couple takedowns here and there, and I'm looking forward to this.
All right, thank you.
And here's the Truman lineup. They're 7-3. Jonathan Denny at 103. Bob Davalis at 112, Larry Olds at 119, Kurt Merkel at 125, Eric Knobloch at 130, Sam Pierce at 135, Jim Traits at 140, Kevin Moore at 145, Chris Zeke at 152, Jim Rizzo at 160, Jason Golembeski at 171, Mike Moore at 189, and Joe Champy at 275.
All right, thanks. Let's go on to the Knights lineup. At 103, we have Dave Witt, Asa Wagner in 112, Steve Cabot in 119, Adam Brown in 125, Kevin Hammond in 130, Richie Kincaid in 135, Jeff Ceramic in 140, in 145, Jeff Trahey, Mike Pagnotta in 152, Jim Swigert is in 160, Dave Messerschmidt in 171, Kyle Berger in 189, and Jeff Falterbauer in 275.
Okay, early on this match, David Witt had a takedown, so it's 2-0 Witt.
Right.
And we're here with 40 seconds left in the first period. Witt has whisk control. He breaks him down. He puts him into a power half. Denny just breaks it off. Denny stands up. He turns and he gets his 1 point. Denny with a shot.
Now, Denny and Witt are both freshmen. Witt with a record of 15-5, and Denny with a record of 13-2. This is going to be a pretty close match.
Yeah, even matchup here.
I don't believe it's going to be the decision is going to be decided by a pin. It's more going to be a decision of points and who has the most. That is the end of the first period. Score 2-1 in favor of Witt.
Witt chooses down. Anything can happen. I mean, there could be a pin, but it's unlikely. Both wrestlers are they're gonna wrestle cautiously because they probably both know that they have excellent records. He stands up and he spins away and he gets a point. Denny with a shot again. Denny really quick with the shots. He gets up and he takes a shot right away. Very aggressive, but he takes a shot and Witt counters it. Gets 2 points.
Witt will pull Denny out of bounds, bringing him back into the middle. Denny will go on bottom, Witt on top. Score now 5-1 in favor of Witt. 1:35 left to go in the second.
He picks the ankle and slams him down to the mat.
That was a smart move by Witt. Denny looked like he was going to get up. Witt just took it to him.
Yeah, he was driving off the foot, and Witt just picked it up and flopped right on his face.
Denny struggling to get out of Witt's control. Unable to do so far.
Witt with wrist control, just trying to pull it across his body. Can't quite turn Denny. He's got his feet in front of him. They go to bounce.
Once again, coming back into the center. Denny on bottom, Witt on top.
Off the whistle. He picks the ankle. Denny not really trying to do anything. He breaks him down. Witt fighting for wrist control. Can't get
30
moved
seconds
over.
left in the second.
Grabs the wrist again, trying to pull it across. And Denny just sits up. He's going for a switch. He spins. He go to bounds. No points awarded to Den.
Denny extremely frustrated. Very angry. Did appear that he should have been awarded some points for escaping, but the ref did not award them.
Ankle pick again. He sits up. Witt with wrist control. Witt almost got a cradle at the end of that period right there. Then he kind of cramped up and Witt got his hand in between his leg and he was going to pull a cradle, but time ran out.
And that'll move us on into the third period. Score still 5-1 Witt, who will be on top. Denny on bottom.
Chops him. He tried to chop the arm and knee block him, but Denny just spun.
Now Denny is an extremely fast wrestler, but Witt would have to be a little stronger, seeing how he's controlling Denny and holding him to the mat.
Witt and Denny fighting for wrist control. Not a lot of offense going on by Witt. Denny just is taking hold of Witt's wrist, not really doing anything. He's just cramping up.
And Denny trying to get out of bounds. Smart move by Denny. He saw that nothing was going to happen while he was down there. And maybe he'll get a chance now that he's going to be on bottom. Get those 2 points that he's really looking forward to getting.
Denny looking still frustrated about that call earlier in the match. He didn't get 2 points that he thought he should have gotten, or an escape point.
Just under a minute left in the third. Score is still 5-1. The score has been running since early on in the second.
It just got Denny on his stomach, going for a crossface. Right, he's got a crossface on. Breaks him down again. Trying to look for a move.
Denny doesn't have too much time. He has 20 seconds to get out of there.
Denny just grabs the leg. Trying to pop his hips out. Witt with a front headlock, just holding him there. That's the end of the match. And Witt wins by the minor decision, 5-1.
And that'll move us on into our second matchup. For Truman Tigers, we have Bob Davalis in 112. And Asa Wagner for the Knights. Now, Asa is not such a strong varsity wrestler. He only has a record of 2-10. So we may see a victory by Bob Davalis with a record of 5-5.
So Davalis with a quick takedown, and Wagner just pops right back up with a switch and scores 2-1 Davalis. They lock up. He throws in a headlock. He sits out with a headlock. He's got Wagner on his back.
And Davalis will get 3 back points.
He's got his arm real tight to his head.
Davalis trying to get that pin. He's pretty close to it. Wagner struggling, keeping.
He's sitting out on his heels. Asa trying to scoot his hips out of bounds. It's really the only thing he can do right now. You just got to keep rolling and try to keep scooting out of bounds.
He has 45 seconds to keep in that position or get out before the period ends. Score is 4-1 in favor of Davalos.
Davalos on his toes right now. He's just trying to keep both of his shoulder blades down. Wagner getting tired, fighting off his back.
And there's
a pin.
There's just 15 seconds left. Wagner seriously looked like he had it. He was going to get out of the period. But Davalos showed him who was there, who was in charge. That'll bring the team score to 6-3 in favor of the Tigers. And that'll also bring us on into our 119 match. For Truman, we have Larry Olds and Steve Cabot for the Knights.
That last match, Davalos just came out and he wanted to get that match over with. He wasn't real happy with the match before, trying to get a pin real quick, and he did so.
And both will roll out of bounds, coming back into the middle in a neutral position.
Cabot with a shot. Old spirals. Gets a crossface on there. Cabot just picks him up, trying to trip him. Olds throws him in a headlock. He's not going to get any points for that, and Cabot just pops his head out and gets his 2 points. Cabot hooks a leg. He's going to ride crossbody. Olds just sits out. They go out of bounds.
Olds will be on bottom. Coming into the center right now, Cabot on top.
Olds just sits out, stands up, trying to spin, hooks a leg. He gets a reversal. Gets a tight waist, chops the arm.
1 minute to rest the first period. 1 minute.
There's a minute left in the first. Score 2-2 tie.
Olds got a 2-on-1. Cabot trying for a switch. Popped his hips out. Olds got his arm hooked. He's got a 3/4 Nelson on. He gets neutral. That's a point. Pushing his head down again with a 3/4 Nelson. He's going to try to run it around his head.
Just 30 seconds left. Cabot in the lead with 3. Olds running behind in 2.
Threw it by. He threw the 3/4 Nelson by and he just got behind him. He's got a 2-on-1 right now. Olds again stands up. Cabot just throws him down to the mat.
Olds really wanted to get out of bounds. Cabot just pulled him right back down. And that's the end of the first. Score now 5-2 in favor of Cabot. Olds defers, leaving Cabot with the choice. He'll choose down.
Cabot gets ready. Olds gets on top. Cabot puts his leg out. Tried to stand up there. Olds just broke him down. He had wrist control. He just tripped him. Trying for a half. Didn't work. Cabot stands up, spins away. He gets a point right before they go out of bounds. Cabot with a shot, blocked by Olds. Cabot with collar tie. Fighting for his control. Olds counters with a collar tie. Both of them with the shots. Unsuccessful.
They'll go out of bounds, come back in the neutral position. Minute 15 left in the second. Score now 6-2 in favor of Cabot.
He gets the wrist, pulls it by, sweeps around. Smooth takedown by Cabot.
He'll be awarded 2 points.
He has a bar arm on Olds. He lets it go. Olds grabs the leg. He's going to try to flip it over his hips. Cabot flattens him out. Olds still trying to hold on to the leg. Can't do much when he's on his stomach. He lets it go, and Cabot gets wrist control again.
30 seconds left. Score now 8-2 in favor of Cabot. Not much happening.
Cabot again with the bar arm, and he hooks the leg.
Not much happening for Olds in the second period.
Cabot gets his leg in. Olds just sits out. He gets a half Nelson in there. And try to push his head under.
That is the end of the second. Now move us on into the third.
And Olds chooses bottom.
Smart move by Olds. If he's able to break free, he can get 2 points. Probably won't bring him back into a good scoring position against Cabot, but it sure will give him some points.
Cabot gets his leg in there. He's going to ride him cross body. He's going to give him a cross face. Hooks the arm. He lets that go. He cross faces. Tries to spin him down to the mat onto his back. Olds just gets to his base again. He hooks the arm again. Cabot kind of riding high right now. Can't really get Olds in a tight pinning combination. He's got his legs wrapped around his body. As you can see, he was way too high there, and he had to get off him, so Olds wouldn't get a reversal. He gave up 1 point.
And that is the first point we've seen Olds get since the first period. His score is now 3. Cabot still remains at 8 with 1 minute left.
Cabot reaching across body, trying to pick the ankle, block it. They go out of bounds. Olds with that shot, he couldn't counter it though.
And because he couldn't counter it, they will come into the middle and in the neutral position.
Cabot with a shot. He lets it go. Olds with a shot now.
30 seconds to wrestle. 30.
Cabot sprawls and Olds grabs his hand under his body. Cabot with a front headlock. He's got a cradle on.
2 points will be awarded to Cabot. And
He used
he'll go out of bounds.
Used the near side cradle to get him 2 points there. He just kind of threw it by.
That's it. Now make the score 10-3 and still in favor of Cabot. Just 15 seconds left to wrestle.
Cabot needs a point. He needs 1 point to get a major decision here. And looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to let Olds up, and he's going to try to take him down. Pushes him away. Goes for a shot. And there it is on his back.
Cabot will be getting back points.
Very nice move. He throws him right into a headlock. He's got him on his back right now.
And that'll be a major decision for Cabot.
Very nice.
His
That
score
was beautiful.
His score 13-4.
The final bout score 15-4.
15-4.
That was exactly what the North Penn coach wanted him to do. He wanted him to let him up, and then he wanted to take him down and get the 2 points and get the major decision.
Smart move.
And he almost got the pin. That was very nice.
That was a very smart move. by Cabot, and that'll bring the Knights into the lead by 1 point. Score 7-6.
That showed a lot of experience for a freshman. He'll get I'm looking to see him get a lot better during his years at North Penn.
Under the 125, we have Kurt Merkel for the Tigers. And for the Knights, we have Adam Brown.
Merkel with a shot. Brown trying to crossface. Driving his face into the mat. Brown has a cradle on, trying to get Merkel to let go of his leg, and Merkel just grabs around and gets the other leg. Merkel threw him into a Peterson, but he's a little low. He's not going to get any. He's not going to get his 2 points. He was too low, and Adam just got his hips above him, cross-faced him, and got on top.
Now Brown just gets 2 points for control. Score with 50 seconds left in the first is 2-0 in favor of Brown.
Brown got his leg hook, trying to yank his other leg over top, trying to get some back points.
To wrestle 30.
Merkel just trying to roll around, not stay off his back. He's just holding on to a leg.
Merkel's really not doing much on the bottom there, which is a surprise considering the experience that he's had. He has a record of 11-6, and now we see he's not really doing anything down there. Now, compared to Adam Brown, Merkel should be having an easy time. Brown only has a record of 3-6. So it does come as a surprise to see Merkel not showing his full capacity as he takes bottom. Adam on
this
top.
year, Brown had like a shaky start here for North Penn, but he really is a good wrestler, and I'm sure later in the season he'll start to show his most experience. And his record will then show. But right now, although his record says 3-6, he's a good wrestler. I would never count him out against somebody like Merkel here.
On to the second, score still 2-0 in favor of Brown.
Merkel doing a good job just fighting Brown off, not getting on his back, showing experience. Although Brown has most of the control of this match so far, the score only shows Brown beating him by 2 points, so Merkel's still in this.
1 minute to wrestle, second period, 1 minute.
With a minute left in the second, score still 2-0 in favor of Brown.
Brown getting a 2-on-1. Trying to break Merkel down, trying to slip a leg in there. Breaks him down. Pulls a wrist across his body. Gets a 2-on-1. Switches off. Merkel kind of cramping up here. Not trying to really escape. Brown hooks a leg. Trying to flatten him out there. Cross face. Trying to pop his hips over. Just flattens him out again.
Time ticking down in the second.
Brown again just slipping the leg back in, trying to pull him over. Power half. He slipped the power F in there at the end of that period. See if he'll try to do that in the next third period here.
Brown on bottom, Merkel on top. Score since the first, still 2-0.
He's spinning on his head. Merkel he's got his head locked, and Brown just has to pop his head out. He's got his hips above Merkel's. He's going for a half Nelson there. He's got his leg hooked, and he gets his 2 points. Merkel was forced to have to let go there. He would have been turned onto his back. Brown with wrist control.
Merkel still not showing too much.
Merkel's just like cramping up. Not really trying to do anything on bottom.
No, it really does appear that he's trying not to get the pin, which would be bad considering that would be a major decision against him and his teammates.
He's just looking for Brown to make a mistake so he can counter on. He doesn't want to make a mistake himself, so he gives up points so he can't get back into the match.
40 seconds left in the third. Score now 4-0 in favor of Cabot.
Merkel grabbing the leg, he just lets go.
30 seconds for Russell, 30.
Not a comfortable position for Brown there, so he lets go. He kind of pulls him out of bounds there. Blocks the knee, breaks him down, slips the leg in.
Just 15 seconds left. The wrestle. Score
He's got
still
a bar
4-0.
on. Trying to get a bar arm and wrist control. He's going to run it around his head.
And time ticks down in this match. Cabot will walk away with a minor decision for his team. Score now 10-6 in favor of North Penn.
Strong match for Brown there. Didn't score a lot of points, but he had control the whole time.
That was the reason he didn't score too many points was because of Merkel. He really wasn't moving around down there, and I'm surprised he didn't get called for a stalling.
Yeah, me too. Earlier in this match, there was some stalling, but the ref didn't call. So I guess later in the later matches, we might see some stalling also. As the wrestlers see that the ref won't be calling stalling.
All right, on into the 1:30 match. We have Eric Naubach for the Tigers and Kevin Hammond for the Knights.
Hammond with a quick, aggressive takedown in the beginning of the first period here. Scores 2-0 Hammond. Hammond just trying to break him down. Gets him a bar arm here. Just lets that go. Knobloch has wrist control on Hammond. Trying to switch. Knobloch hooking the leg.
Knobloch showing some excellent speed on the bottom there. Unable to break free.
He's blocking Hammond from being able to get behind him. He's got a whizzer on. And Knobloch gets up.
He'll be awarded 1 point.
Hammond couldn't hold him down there. He had his... Knobloch blocked him from getting up. Hammond pops the arm. He's going to dump him.
Knobloch able to get off.
Knobloch pops his hips. He's got his leg hooked.
30 seconds left in the first. Scored 2-1 in favor of Hammond.
Hammond trying to get his hips up and hold on to that leg. He gets his hips away. He's going to drive with the single leg. picking the leg up, trying to pull him onto his back there, get his hips under him.
And that sounds means it'll bring us on into the second. Scored 2-1, still in favor of Hammond. Hammond on bottom, Knobloch on top.
Either wrestler could have got 2 points there. It was kind of, they both had a leg and they shifted in position a little bit, and either one could have got 2 points, but neither of them did. They fought it off real well. Hammond spins up, trying to pop his arm out. And Knobloch just flips him over with the whizzer.
Knobloch will get some points.
Tight lock. Hammond trying to roll.
Hammond struggling. He does not want to get pinned, while Knobloch really wants to get him pinned.
Hammond fights off his back off a really tight move there. He had his arm across his body.
Knobloch awarded 5 points, 2 for the takedown, 3 for the back points.
Yeah, it was a nice 5-point move by Knobloch there. Hammond trying to... Hammond gets his 1. He escaped.
Score with 45 seconds left in the second is 6-3 in favor of Knobloch. Knobloch with that 5 points takes the lead now.
Kevin Hammond with the front headlock. He hooks the leg. He's got to keep his shoulder blades in bounds to get those back points.
2 for the takedown, 3 for back points are awarded to Hammond.
Hammond back with a 5-point move.
Hammond now taking the lead, 8-6.
So both wrestlers exchange 5-point moves.
They'll both go out of bounds.
I don't know what, it might be, I think it's an injury. I'm not sure. The ref came over and said injury.
Yeah.
I didn't see any, it might be bleeding.
I don't see any either.
And the recognition ceremony will start right after the JV match. That's this Wednesday night at home against William Tennant. Youth wrestling night as well.
Well, Knobloch appears to be okay as he comes on into the center on the bottom. Hammond on top.
Hammond chops the arm. Period ends.
Score still 8-6 in favor of Hammond. As they take the same positions as they did at the end of the second.
Hammond again breaks him down. Gets a bar arm. Isn't real deep. He has to let that go. He chops the arm, breaks it down. Oh. Yeah. Knobloch, sorry. Knobloch tried to do a Granby roll there, and Hammond just had his arms hooked. He almost pinned himself. Again, he tries. You can't really pull that move off when you got your arm, you're tied up. He tried it twice and almost pinned himself.
2 points are awarded to Hammond, making the score now 10-6 in his favor.
1 minute to wrestle, third
Trying to hook the leg.
period.
He's pulling Knobloch's arm across his body.
1 minute left in the first. In the third.
Knobloch trying to stand up. They roll over a little bit, and Hammond just stays on top. Trying for a bow and arrow cradle, he just lets that go. Just goes down to the single leg, just keeping control of Knobloch. Got to hold on to the legs to keep control and not give Knobloch the 1 point. Knobloch goes down onto his hips.
Time ticking down in the match. Score still 10-6 in favor of Hammond. And he will walk off the mat.
He just gives off the tight waist. Now
with the victory. Excellent job by Hammond. Even better job by Knobloch. He was able to pull off some fancy moves, but Hammond just stuck it to him.
Strong match for Hammond. It was a little shaky earlier in the match. He got thrown onto his back, and he came back with another 5-point move and got him back in the lead, and he just held on.
So that is
strong match.
That is another minor decision for the Knights, and we'll move on to a 135. Sam Pierce for the Tigers.
And Richie Kincaid for the North Penn Knights. Richie ties up with Pierce. He throws it by, trying to get behind. Kincaid has his leg lock. He's going to stretch him out, put him on his belly, and gets his 2 points. Trying to get Pierce's hips under him. Richie again attempting to put his leg in, and Knobloch just blocks it. He's holding on to his ankle. They go into a crab ride.
1 minute left in the first. Score 2-0 in favor of Kincaid.
Potentially dangerous. Richie Kincaid's knee was bent a little too far.
Kincaid on top.
Pierce trying to spin out. Try to roll through.
Pierce is extremely fast.
Richie just trying to keep behind him, not letting Pierce get in front of him. Kincaid just breaks him down there.
30 seconds to wrestle, 30.
30 seconds left in the first. Score still 2-0 in favor of Kincaid.
I can tell through this match that the whole Truman team right now so far, when they get the wrists are trying to be pull out from under them, and I'm sure they've been taught that you just roll your hips into it, and North Penn's having a hard time trying to get the wrists out from under their bodies, and doing a good job about that because North Penn's having trouble turning the Truman wrestlers.
And Kincaid will defer. Pierce will take down. Score still 2-0 as we move on into the second.
Pierce, he sits out and just tries to roll through again. Richie just staying behind him, locking his hips, just rolling with him. Richie trying to pull, he gets his arm hooked, trying to pull it up. Pierce grabbing a leg. Kincaid with the ball and chain.
As you said earlier, Kincaid and almost all the wrestlers before him have been having a really tough time turning the Truman wrestlers onto their backs once they flatten out. and lose control of their wrist.
And they're keeping their wrists under them, and they get up to the bases. And North Penn, and as we say this, Truman wrestler just gets turned, but most of the Truman wrestlers have been fighting off, keeping the wrists tight to the body, getting to the bases, standing up. And that North Penn's having trouble keeping them, putting them on their backs.
Kincaid will be awarded 2 back points. And that is the end of the second. 2 points are awarded to Kincaid.
Choice will go to Kincaid, and he will choose down.
So move us on into the third period. Score now 4-0, Kincaid.
Caution. Richie started too soon. Kincaid a little edgy. Kincaid trying for a switch there. Pierce just breaks him back down. Pierce has that wrist control, and Richie's got a 2-on-1. Kincaid trying to get up to his base, sits out, going for a switch. Pierce blocks it, gets back behind. Kincaid standing up.
And he'll break free in neutral.
And gets his 1 point. Nice stand-up move for Richard Kincaid. Pierce had a little trouble holding him down there.
Third period, 1 minute.
1 minute left in the third. Score 5-0. Kincaid still in the lead.
Kincaid trying to throw the head by there. High crotch single leg. Pierce with the underhook couldn't crank Richie over. Kincaid dumps Pierce onto his belly. And he gets his 2 points. Kincaid lets him up. Pierce awarded a point.
Kincaid trying to get that major decision.
Kincaid, he's got the single leg. He's going to dump him, get the 2 points.
And that'll be a major decision for Kincaid.
Again with North Penn wrestler letting the Truman wrestler go. Truman wrestlers are tired late in these third periods, and North Penn wrestler Richard Kincaid just took him down. Got the major decision. Another smart move by the North Penn wrestler.
Sorry, that was a minor decision for North Penn. Team score 17-6.
It'd be a major.
For Truman, Jim Trace. For North Penn, Jeff Schramming.
Well into the 140, we have Jim Trait for the Tigers. And for the Knights, we have Jeff Ceramic.
Both wrestlers, they tie up. Ceramic with the shot.
He gets
2 points, and he rolls him onto his back with a cradle.
And he'll get back points. 3 points will be awarded to Ceramic, unless he gets this pin.
Trade's fighting off this cradle.
1 minute to wrestle first period. 1 minute.
He gets off his back. And Ceramic's hips are too low, and Traits gets 2 points. He gets a reversal.
That was 30 seconds left in the first.
And Ceramic gets hold of his head and gets another cradle. He's going to get a reversal, and he's going to get back points.
Score is 5-2.
He can't hold on. He couldn't hold on to that the cradle. He just has to let go.
Now the score, after that 5 points, makes it 10-2 in favor of Ceramic.
Ceramic catching him twice with that cradle. 5 points both times. Yeah. Traits' head just got too high, and Ceramic just reached up and grabbed it. Threw him into a cradle.
And Traits will take neutral.
Caution. Didn't get his foot on the line. Traits with a shot. Ceramic just sprawls. He's got wrist control. He's got the underhook. He gets behind Traits. He's got the whizzer on. Traits cranking his arm there. Oh! Potentially dangerous. His shoulder's getting stretched out too much.
That'll bring him back into the center, in the neutral.
Ceramic circles. With a shot. Traits trying to push down on his head. Ceramic just spins around and gets the 2 points. Puts a bar on. He's got a tight waist. Grabs the wrist. Yeah, that was a stalling warning on. Yeah, you rode the back leg for too long. You can only hold the back leg for like 5 seconds, and then you got to do something with it as fast as possible.
And that is the second caution for.
Yeah, caution. Yeah, that was another caution.
That's the second caution for Traits.
He's having trouble aligning today.
No points will be taken away.
Second period, 1 minute.
Trying to get his hips, trying to pull Traits' hips around. Traits almost escaping. Ceramic's got the bar arm, wrist control, trying to run it around his head.
30 seconds to wrestle.
30
just
seconds.
Running around in circles. Traits just sliding on his knees.
20 seconds left in the second. Scored 12-2. Ceramic in the lead.
He's got the bar arm, tight waist.
That is the end of the second period. Move on to the third. And Ceramic will take down.
Traits breaks him down, and Ceramic just pops his hips up, pulls him on top.
It's a reversal for 2 points.
Nice reversal there by Ceramic. Traits really can't hold him down.
Ceramic only needs 3 more points for it to be a tech fall.
Trade's trying to wing him over there. Ceramic with the bar on. Trade's just cramping up, not really doing much on bottom.
1 minute to wrestle, third period, 1 minute.
Once again, we see that thing that you were telling us earlier about with the Truman players bringing their arms underneath them and holding them there, making it a very difficult task for the Knights to pull them onto their backs.
And they put their legs out to block them from their hips getting turned. Trade's again trying to wing Ceramic over him. Ceramic having good hips and keeping him low.
30 seconds to wrestle, 30.
Had him turned over there for a second, couldn't hold him. He lost his hold as he turned him over. Ceramic breaks him down.
20 seconds left to wrestle. 14-2 in favor of Ceramic.
Unsportsmanlike contact for against the Truman wrestler Traits. He got a little frustrated, and Ceramic will be awarded a point. So he needs 2 points for a technical fall.
And he has 10 seconds to get that done.
Trying to push him down onto his back. He gets a 5-point move there. He won't win the match.
Ceramic just getting a break.
Another unsportsmanlike conduct. Truman coach getting a little excited. Two team points.
2 team points awarded for North Penn on top of the major decision for Ceramic.
Still with a major decision. Couple words exchanged by the Truman wrestler. Kind of upset he couldn't get the pin at the end of that match. He's still giving up the major decision, and 2 team points will be taken away from the Truman team because of a coach.
That'll make the team score now 21-4 North Penn. And we move on into the 145 weight. Kevin Moore for Truman. From North Penn, Jeff Trahey. Wrestler's going out of bounds. Coming back into the neutral.
Fighting for wrist control. Moore got wrist control on Trey. Trey with the Russian arm tie. Putting his hand down to the mat. Trey trying to get behind him, and Moore's got his head locked. They go out of bounds. Front headlock by Trahey. Snapped him down. Trey trying to spin around, trying to grabs the leg. Bow and arrow, trying to get the bow and arrow cradle. He pops his head.
2 points are awarded to Trahey. First 2 points of the match. 45 seconds left in the first.
Trahey gets wrist control and more slowly trying to stand up. Moore trying to get the, Trahey trying to get the ball and chain. Moore just sitting out, getting out of bounds. Trey reaches across the body, gets wrist control. Getting the ball and chain.
And that'll be the end of the first. Score 2-0. Trahey.
Strong period for Trahey there. He had control of the rest of the whole time. Got his 2 points. Moore takes bottom. Trey spins around, breaks him down. Getting a 2-on-1. Blocking the knee and breaking him down. Getting out to the side, trying to pop his wrist out from under Moore's body. Moore standing up. Trey just breaks him down again. Moore again trying to stand up. Throws him onto his back, but they're out of bounds.
They'll come back with Moore on bottom. Trahey on top.
Moore trying to stand up. Trey gets a 2-on-1, breaks him down. Moore going for a switch. Trey blocks it. Moore stands up again. Trey hooks the leg, they go out of bounds. Control still with Trahey.
1 minute left in the second. Score has not deviated. Still 2-0 in favor of Trahey.
Trahey blocking the knee. Trying to get the ball and chain. He lets that go.
We see another example.
Trying to get his hips under Moore's.
We see another.
Trying to elevate him. He does so. Won't be any wounded, any back points for that right there. At least he showed a little offense there. Moore again trying to stand up. Trey drags him back down to the mat.
10
He's
seconds
got a 2-on-1. He gets a leg in.
And time will tick down in the second. Moving us on to the third. Score average since the first with those takedown points awarded to Trahey. 2-0.
That's a tiring match. That's a tiring period. Both wrestlers just didn't. No points awarded to either of them. They both had to fight to keep their positions, and Moore kept trying to get up, and Trey had to keep breaking him down. Moore with wrist control. Trey getting to his base. Both wrestlers fighting for wrist control.
Moore struggling with Trahey, trying to pull him onto his back.
Trahey sitting out, standing up, spinning away. He gets a point. Moore gonna have to do some offense here if he wants to beat Trahey.
This is the second match this afternoon that we've seen that a point has not been awarded to either wrestler since the first period.
Trey, he really doesn't have to get in. I mean, he's got to play defense really right now because Moore hasn't shown a lot of offense. But Moore takes a shot right there. He's going to pick him up. Going to try to dump him. Trey, he's got a leg and his waist locked. Moore can't get his hips around. Stalemate. Good move by Trey there. Realized he wasn't going to be able to counter that that deep single leg by Moore, so he grabbed onto the waist and got a stalemate call. They go back to neutral. Front headlock by Trey. Gonna try to run it around. Attempted to throw it by, but Moore grabbed onto his arm there.
Time ticking down in the third.
Trey grabbing the wrist, grabbing the ankle. Sorry. He gets around, gets 2 points. Front headlock working against Moore.
And that'll be a minor decision for Trahey with the score of 5-0. Moving North Penn up by 3, score of 24-4.
Strong match for Trey. That's got to boost his confidence a little bit.
It does. It was a tough match.
Very good match
for both wrestlers. And unfortunate for Moore, who was not awarded any points.
At 152 pounds for Truman.
But still, it gave him some skills, taught him something that, you know, there aren't too many wrestlers out there that are easy to beat.
Moore gave Trey a good match there. Trey just had control the whole time.
Here we are in the 152. We have Chris Zeke for Truman and Mike Pagnotta for North Penn.
Both wrestlers looking very aggressive coming out here. Pagnotta attempted with a shot. And go back to the center. Pagnotta snaps him down,
2
gets
points
behind him, and then he trips him with his leg, gets 2 points. Pagnotta getting a 2-on-1.
1 minute to rest the first period. 1 minute.
He switches off, gets a 1-on-1 on both wrists.
1 minute left in the first. Score 2-0 with Pagnotta in the lead.
Zeke just cramping up there.
We see another example of Truman wrestlers just cramping up and not doing too much on the bottom, but definitely having showing the Knights a tough time.
And Pagnotta slips in a cradle there. There's a disadvantage of cramping up, is your leg and your head are too close together and you get cradled easily. And Pagnotta took advantage of it.
Pagnotta will be awarded 3 points for holding Zeke on his back for so long.
Good move there by Pagnotta. His hips were a little under Zeke, so he couldn't get that that other shoulder down to get the pin. But he got the 3 points.
Pagnotta taken down.
Pagnotta quickly up, spins around, gets neutral point, takes Zeke right down onto his back. Very aggressive start of the second period. Pagnotta throws in a headlock.
Pagnotta on top of that 1 point that he was just awarded will get 3 back points.
He's pulling on his elbow there. Zeke trying to spin the same way he's pulling. And he gets back to his base, right onto his stomach. A 5-point move for Pagnotta there.
Scores
He got
now.
a quick 6 points there. I'm sorry, Jesse.
That's quite all right. Score is now 11-0. Pagnotta with that 11-point lead.
Another cradle by Pagnotta. Again, Zeke trying to cramp up, and Pagnotta just gives him the cradle and gets 3 back points.
1 minute to wrestle, second period, 1 minute.
1 minute left and 1 point for Ceramic. I'm sorry, not Ceramic. For Pagnotta, if he's going to get that tech fall.
Gets a crossface. Zeke just pops his arm over his head.
Thirty
Pagnotta
seconds.
trying to flatten him out.
30 seconds left in the second. 14-0. Pagnotta's still holding on to that lead.
Zeke pops up. Could get a reversal here. Pag just turns right into him, and Zeke gets a point.
And time will tick down in the second. Score now 14-1. Pagnotta still with that lead.
So Zeke picks neutral here, and a takedown here for Pagnotta would give him a tech fall. Zeke with a shot. Pagnotta cross faces. Trying to flip Zeke's hips over. He's got the ankle. Pagnotta just pushing his head into the mat.
Zeke holding on to Pagnotta's knee. Won't let go of that. He knows that he could lose with those 2 points.
Pagnotta throws him in a headlock, and he's going to get the takedown, but it's a 5-point move, so he can still get the pin here. Zeke is bridging right now. Trying not to get pinned. That's a tight lock. Pagnotta having trouble trying to keep him flat. He lets go and he gets the 3 points, and that'll be the end of the match.
And that'll be a tech fall, a major decision for North Penn.
In a technical fall, time of 5 minutes and 39 seconds. The winner from North Penn, Mike Pagnotta.
An excellent match for Pagnotta.
Great match for Pagnotta there. He came out and he got his points as quick as possible.
Zeke only awarded 1 point in that entire match. Pagnotta getting 16 total, and the tech fall.
For North Penn, Jim Swigert.
Pagnotta impressively there, very much so. Yeah, he came out and he got the job done.
On into the 160 weight class, Jim Rizzo for Truman. For North Penn, Jim Swigert.
Rizzo with the shot.
2 points awarded to Jim Swigert.
Jim just popping Rizzo's hips under him and getting control. Rizzo not letting go of the leg, though. Swigert with the cradle.
Swigert still holding on to that cradle.
He's got his leg he's got his leg around his head on the. Rizzo trying to break the lock. Swigert lets go of the cradle, hooks the leg.
Swigert will be awarded 3 points, back points. That'll move him
Swigert
up
puts
to.
on a reverse half. There Swigert just hooks the other leg.
30 seconds.
He has Rizzo's head and arm hooked, so Rizzo can't get back to his stomach.
About 20 seconds left in the first. Scored
Got a single grapevine.
2-0. Swigert.
Rizzo fighting it off as much as he can. He can't really do much with his legs tied up like that. He fought it off for the rest of the period and didn't get pinned.
Rizzo saved by the bell. Oh, more like a buzzer, but you get the idea.
Showed a lot of strength there, fighting Swigert off the end of that period.
Swigert finally awarded those 3 back points. Score now 5-0. Swigert in that lead as we start the second period.
Swigert getting wrist control. Swigert with a 2-on-1. Rizzo trying to sit out, and Swigert just breaks him down. Swigert got a ball and chain to try to get him on his back there. No points awarded to him. Swigert with another cradle. Rizzo just breaking the lock and getting back to his stomach.
4 minutes to rest the second period. 1 minute.
Rizzo struggling not to get pinned. And he's also trying to get out of bounds.
They go to bounce. Swigert a lot of moves trying to get Rizzo on his back. He's doing that successfully. He's just got to keep him on his back. Get some points.
Rizzo quickly sitting out. Unable to do anything with it.
Swigert hooking the leg. He's going to block Rizzo's arm with his knee, and he's going to give him a half Nelson. And he's going to reverse it. Reverse half with the lock the arm, so a headlock. He gets a single grapevine.
Swigert once again getting 3 back points. 10 seconds in the second. And once again, Rizzo is saved by that buzzer.
Again with the same move, Rizzo gets saved by the buzzer at the end of the period.
Rizzo is definitely lucking out. Swigert now in the lead with 8 points. Rizzo nothing.
Swigert standing up. Hooks the leg. Goes for a switch. Gets his hips above him. Gets 2 points for a reversal. It's 10-0 Swigert. Swigert hooks the leg. Rizzo just rolling through.
And roll off the circle. Come back into the center. Rizzo on bottom. Swigert up top.
Swigert breaking him down. Rizzo trying to spin away. Swigert gets a wrist, hooks the leg. He's going to tilt him. Rizzo just fights back to his stomach. Swiggert's going to let go of that move, and he's going to get his 3 back points.
1 minute left in the third.
There it is, 3 back points.
Swigert now just awarded 3 back points, making the score
Swigert
13-0.
fighting for another cradle. Can't quite keep it. He's going to ankle pick.
Swigert, with his failure to get a pin, could still get a tech fall. He only needs 2 more points to do so. And he has 30 seconds to do it.
Swigert with this control is going to go bar arm. 15 seconds to go in the third period. Going to put his head in his armpit. Just lets that go.
And time ticks down in the match. Swigert walking away with a major decision. 13-0. Swigert showing some difficulty towards the end of the periods. Unable to unable to keep Rizzo on his back for long enough time to get him pinned.
Rizzo just lucking out and getting put on his back late in the period. He just had to fight him off for a little bit. Swigert with a strong match, getting a major decision. Another strong match for the North Penn wrestler.
On to the 171, we have Jason Golembeski for the Tigers.
And Dave Messerschmidt for North Penn.
Messerschmidt showing.
Golembowski right onto his back. Messerschmidt just throws in a half Nelson. He hooks the arm.
Golembowski from that position is going to be able to
Then
count
he
how many
switches
lights
again.
are on
He's
the
going to go
ceiling.
reverse half. And Golembowski gets out of bounds.
3 back points awarded to, actually, yeah, plus the takedown. That'll make it a 5 points awarded to Messerschmidt.
Messerschmidt just going out right out here and throwing Golembowski right on his back. Showing some aggressiveness. Golembowski put on his back by a tight waist and a bar arm. Messerschmidt again trying to pull him over. He's gonna get wrist control.
And he's also going to get 2 back points.
Try to throw it by. Pull his chin under him. He's gonna get a headlock on there. He pulled his chin back and he got a tighter move than the bar arm wasn't. He's gonna try to go over his head and get the headlock. He lets it go, gets his 3 points.
Time ticks down in the
He
first.
reaches across and gets the bar arm.
Score is 8-0. Messerschmidt with the lead.
Golembowski chooses neutral. Lateral drop by Messerschmidt. Golembowski rolls through.
Golembowski will
Really
be
hard to
awarded
keep
3 back
Messerschmidt
points.
on his back. And he gets 2 back. He gets 2 for reversal and 3 for three back points. 5-point move for Golembowski.
That'll bring him into a 3-point trail against Messerschmidt.
Messerschmidt trying that lateral drop he likes to do. And Golembeski just rolls right through and puts Messerschmitt on his back. Golembeski trying to wing his head over. He just lets go and then he gets out. No points awarded to either wrestler. Messerschmitt with a shot. Goes for a trip. Breaks Golembeski down. Gets a tight waist.
1 minute left in the second.
Hooks the leg.
Scores 11-5. Messerschmitt holding on to that lead.
Messerschmitt grabbing the wrist and pulling it under Golembeski's body. He's gonna try to hook the. He's gonna hook the head and hook the leg. Got the bar arm. He's gonna try to pull Golembeski's chin back. Throws him in another headlock.
Pulls Golembeski onto his back. He will be awarded 3 back points.
He almost had his both of his shoulder blades down there. Golembeski having trouble fighting off his back here. Comes the end of the period.
And here we see another wrestler for Truman being saved by the buzzer.
Truman getting lucky with this buzzer here today. They seem to be getting put on their back late in the period and able to fight it off.
With those 3 back points and this 1 neutral point for Messerschmitt, that'll bring Messerschmitt into a 10-point lead of 15-5.
Messerschmitt trying to bear hug and tried to get his trip him, and Golembeski like threw him onto his back with a headlock. And Golembeski will get a 5-point move, but then Messerschmitt will get a reversal and 2 points. So the score is 17-10, and Messerschmitt is leading.
Golembeski closed that 10-point lead, brings him in 7.
Messerschmitt with the bar arm. Gonna try to run it around and get the head again.
1 minute to wrestle, third period, 1 minute.
3 more back points awarded.
Trying to get a 3/4 Nelson and just lets that go.
Awarded
3
to
back points
Messerschmitt.
awarded to Messerschmitt. Golembeski grabs the leg, and Messerschmitt's gonna try to pick the ankle, keep control.
Just 20-10.
Messerschmitt pops his head,
40
and he
seconds
gets
left.
Golembeski on his back again.
That'll just 3 back points. That'll make it 23-10.
Another 3 points for Messerschmitt.
And we'll see a tech fall unless there is a pin for Messerschmitt.
No pin, but he's going to get 3 more points, and that'll be a technical fall for Messerschmitt.
And that'll also be a major decision for North Penn. That'll move North Penn up to 38 points to Truman's 4.
And here's the match we were talking about earlier.
Everybody really wants to see this. This, I guess we can call the main event of the afternoon.
Although this match and the next one will mean nothing for both teams because North Penn is going to walk away with a victory here. But this looks like it's going to be a good match.
In the 189 weight division, we have Mike Moore with a record of 15-0, ranked 2nd in the division. He is wrestling for Truman. And Kyle Berger, ranked 3rd with a record of 13-4.
And he breaks Kyle down.
Kyle is wrestling for the Knights. 2 points awarded to Moore.
You got a John Smith ankle pick, takedown, single leg. And Kyle gets out of bounds.
That was a smart move by Berger, getting out of there. Putting him into the bottom position, and also into a position of getting 2 points. Or 1, which is what he just got.
Both wrestlers with shots. They're both blocked.
1 minute for the first period. 1 minute.
Moore with a 1-point lead, 2-1. And a minute left in the first.
Moore again with a shot. Berger with the underhook and throws it by. Moore with a collar tie. Berger just throws it off. Moore with a shot. Berger tries to block it. And Berger just throws him onto his back. He won't be able to get any back points because his shoulder blades are out of bounds, but he gets 2 points.
That'll pull Kyle Berger into a 1-point lead of 3-2.
Nice headlock there by Kyle. If he would have been able to keep him in bounds, he would have got some back points there. Berger with the ankle pick. Clamps the knee. Picks the ankle. They go out of bounds.
Berger does not want Moore to get any more points than he has already. Grabbing onto that leg was probably the smartest move that he's going to do during this match.
Berger picks the ankle.
There we see him doing it again. That is the end of the first. Score 3-2. Berger in the lead.
Moore standing up at the right near the edge of the match, pulling a standing switch. Couldn't do it in time for
Berger
at the end,
pulling that smart move that I talked about earlier, of him holding onto the leg while Moore just hops around like a wounded bunny rabbit.
He's letting Moore get away a little bit, and he picks the ankle and drives him down to the mat.
Moore is really not taking it to Berger. He's just walking out of bounds. It appears that he wants to get a reversal or a neutral.
Yeah. When you get up in these bigger guys and the better wrestlers in these upper weights, they're really aggressive, and they go out of bounds a lot because just the size and the strength of them. They just push themselves out of bounds.
And Moore was awarded that neutral point. The score now 3-3 tie.
Berger with the shot, trying to block the knee. Moore gets his leg out. Nice shot, but Moore just overpowered Kyle there a little bit. Berger got a collar tie. He's just blocking all of Moore's shots.
Second period, 1 minute.
1 minute left in the second. Score still 3-3 tie.
Berger again with the collar tie, just blocking Moore's shot. Moore with the Russian arm tie, and Berger just rips his arm out. Each one trying to tie up. Berger with the crossface. No points awarded for Moore. He was out of bounds. His knee touched out of bounds. He had to keep his toes in bounds, which he did, but his knees were touching out of bounds, so he couldn't get the 2 points there.
Well, Berger, as you said, defeated Moore twice last year. And Moore, with his record of 15-0, you really can't call either of them an underdog.
No. neither of them. I mean, Moore hasn't faced Kyle yet this year, so I mean, either one, they don't know. I mean, one could have got better, but Moore hasn't. He's been doing pretty good this year. He goes out of bounds right there, and they're going to work back to the center. But Moore wrestling very good this year. As you can see, he's ranked second. There with a takedown at the end of the period, but the buzzer ended before he was down.
Getting a lot of boos from the Truman crowd, and a lot of lip service coming from the coach, Steve Given from Truman.
I mean, you're right. I mean, this match could go either way because last year they were both really close matches. I mean, one went in a double overtime. So the match could go either way. Records really don't mean anything in this case. It's each wrestler. Like last year, this is a close match at the end of the last year, and they both sides got really excited.
Berger trying to pull out of bounds, and he gets that. Go back into the center. Berger will be on bottom.
Berger really with the advantage here because he's down right now, so if he escapes, he can get 1 point and he'll take the lead. Berger trying to stand up, they go out of bounds again.
Berger realizes that he's not going to be able to break free at that moment. Might as well just try again. So he pulls Moore right out of bounds.
Berger just sitting out, trying to spin away, gets a point.
That'll be probably a crucial point in this match, making the score now 4-3. Berger with that lead. And there's a minute left to wrestle in the third.
This match, like last year, is just coming down to the end. Both wrestlers just showing a lot, trying to do it. They go out of bounds. Ref calls them out of bounds. Truman,
Berger
really side thought not.
Berger a little slow at getting up. He hit that mat pretty hard.
And Berger, like last year, I was just about to say that last year it came down and it went in a double overtime, like I said earlier. Steve Given getting a little excited, the head coach for Truman.
Very upset. And he's not the only one on that Truman team who's upset.
Arguing that call at the end of the period, right before they went out of bounds.
2 points awarded to Moore. Just over 30 seconds left. Score now 4-5. Moore in the lead. We could see Moore walk away with a minor decision, but
although
there's still
Truman,
36
the team
seconds
is
left.
out of this match. Although Truman is out of this match, that there's a caution on Kyle. He moved too quickly. This team's getting really excited. Really good match here, and they just want to see Moore get a win here.
Berger just has to.
Oh,
Berger will get a neutral. That'll make it
Berger
a tie.
He almost
with
got a
30
reversal,
seconds.
got 2 points, but he tied it up.
30 seconds left in the third. Score is now a 5-5 tie. Very, very close, very exciting. This could go into an overtime.
Berger blocks it. Moore again with a shot. Trying to get his hips up.
2 points are awarded to Moore. They both go out of bounds, making the score now 7-5 with
Moore
5
with a takedown
seconds
with
left
5
in the
seconds
third.
left. He did he's been doing this duck under. Did the duck under twice to Kyle, getting 4 points out of the move. Kyle just sitting out trying to pull off a grand move.
That'll be a minor decision and a major, major victory.
Very exciting match.
For Moore. Moore walking away with still an unblemished record, now 16-0. Kyle, unfortunately, walking away 13-5, but still a very, very exciting, very close match.
Both strong wrestlers. That was a good match to see. And
Steve Given will be ejected from this match.
Here. The head coach of Truman got a little excited that he's going to be ejected from the building.
Steve Given completely in disbelief.
That still doesn't matter. Moore still got the win. And congratulations to Moore. Very strong match for both wrestlers.
Steve Given not leaving.
I'm sure Kyle's upset, but he has to know that he wrestled a good match, and anything could go next time they meet. So the head coach of Truman is going to have to leave the building for this last matchup.
In order to the 275, we have Joe Champy for Truman and Jeff Falterbauer for the Knights. As you said before, Truman really has no way of coming back. The score is 38-6. North Penn with a serious lead here.
Falterbauer the roll through after Champy's takedown, and it ties it 2-2. There is a little size difference here in the 275 weight class, because there's so much weight in between this weight class that, I mean, one person could be only 200 pounds and the other one could be 275, but both wrestlers are strong here.
One minute left in the first. Score still a 2-2 tie.
Champy trying to get his hips up over Falterbauer's, I'm sorry. And he's going to get his reversal. He does so.
2 points awarded to Champy.
Champy with the leg hook flattens Falterbauer out. He spins around. Trying to roll Champy again. Champy wiser this time. He keeps his hips low.
15 seconds left in the first. Score is still 2-2. Oh, I'm sorry. The score is now 2-4. Champy in the lead.
Champy just breaking again, I'm sorry. Falterbauer down. Out of bounds they go. Falterbauer quickly up, spins away.
Gets a point.
Gets a point. Shows the speed there at the end of the period.
Champy with a 1 point lead, 3-4. Champy will defer, and Falterbauer will choose down.
Champy just trips Falterbauer, and he falls back onto his stomach out of bounds. Falterbauer's going to have to use his quickness here over Champy to try to win this match. Falterbauer trying to stand up, spins away, gets another point.
That'll tie it
the
up.
Match.
Coming back neutral.
Trampy with a shot. No points awarded to Trampy. Couldn't get control at the edge of the mat. Collar tie for Trampy. Champy gets an underhook and he just pops his hips out and
that'll be a takedown.
Falterbauer down on the mat.
Just about a minute left in the second. Scores 6-4. Champy in that lead. 2 points.
Champy trying to block the arm, breaking Falterbauer down. Can't do so.
1 minute for rest of the second period. 1 minute.
Falterbauer trying to stand up. Champy just breaks him down. Champy trying for a power half. Just has to let go of that Falterbauer popped. He just looked up and Champy couldn't hold on to the hold.
30 seconds left in the second. Score still 6-4.
Champy gets Falterbauer's arm behind his back. He gets a crossface and he turns Falterbauer onto his back.
We may be looking at a pin.
And that's a pin.
That is a pin. That'll end this.
Strong match for Falterbauer, but
exactly.
He just got a little tired at the end of the second and he couldn't hold Champy off from pinning him.
And the final score for this afternoon is 38-12 North Penn. Very, very strong match for both. Very tight, very exciting, especially with that Mike Moore, Kyle Berger matchup, as we said earlier. And right afterwards, we saw, probably for the first time I've ever seen, a head coach being ejected from a wrestling match.
Yeah, it was the same thing last year. I mean, the Truman team got a little excited at the end of the match. They really weren't in the match. They just got really excited about the 189-pound match against Berger and Moore. And I don't remember, but there's some team points were deducted from each team, I think, and they just get excited easily.
Well,
and strong match from North Penn, and they came out good. They got some points. That's what they needed to do.
That's true. A victory for North Penn once again. Score was 38-12, and that'll wrap it up for this edition of North Penn Sports. Once again, the score is 38-12. North Penn, very, very close match. That'll be the end here for North Penn. The director this afternoon for North Penn was Mary Fakish. For Mike Yeager, I'm Jesse Alexander. We'll see you next time.